Welcome to Next Steps for Ambitious Beginners, Taking Tricks, and this is episode 16. Before we get going, I just wanted to say thank you um, because of your support. I have reached a certain level of progress on YouTube that allows me to add a little tip jar, the special thanks button below the screen. Don't feel obligated to use it ever. You certainly have done me a favor by just supporting the channel and getting me to that point, and I want to say thank you to you. So let's jump into this hand. I want to show you the auction first. This 2-no trump is This 2-no trump is promising 5-5 at least in the minors. It's called unusual no trump overcall. And that's going to influence somewhat how we're going to play this hand. Knowing that he has 10 or 11, I guess even more cards in the minors, we can see that this heart has a good chance of being a stiff. Okay, if we count out our tricks, we have 5 spades, the ace of hearts, the ace king of clubs, and the ace king of diamonds, and it seems as though a diamond ruff would do the job. But we're likely to have a very uneven split in the trump suit. And because of that, I'm worried that I won't be able to ruff a diamond safely. I may need all of my spades to pull this stuff. There's a better way to do it. Now, we're going to be working on promoting tricks as well as establishing tricks this week. And this this heart suit is fabulous for this. I want you to think about the fact that we're missing the king, jack. We can see that now. 9-8-6. King, jack, 9-8-6. All right. And it's very likely that the king is in East's hand, as well as the 9-8-6. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and win this one. And there's the 9. So he has the king 8-6. And then we can pull our trump. And I expect to see this split 4-1. Be nice if it wasn't. But again, it is. So let's see what happens here. This will pull all of the trump. We'll get rid of that king of 5 of clubs. And now I want to lose one to the queen of hearts. I want to lose the king to the queen of hearts. That will make the 10 of hearts high, right? That will pull his 8. And then I'm going to use my entries over here to ruff a heart out, thereby establishing the 2 of hearts. Right, so we'll give him the king. This is the one we're willing to lose. He's going to put us up here. That's fine. We got plenty of entries. This is the one I want to win. Right? And then I'm going to go back over and I'm going to ruff this heart out. Right? And there goes the 6. Roughing that out, thereby establishing the small heart in the dummy. And we can then claim the contract, winning with a small heart. Get the idea, right? We're going to promote cards by getting higher cards out, and we're going to establish cards by attrition, right? We got 4 hearts. Let me show you how. I bid a heart. West has 6 spades with a weak hand. My partner bid 3 hearts, and East extended the preempt to 3, but when I bid 4, the auction was over, and then the 10 of diamonds was led. And if this is not a singleton, then it's maybe a doubleton, but I'm betting it's a singleton diamond. Now this is interesting because if that's a singleton, that's a singleton, right? We're missing 4 diamonds because we have a 9-card diamond suit. And if that's a stiff, that means that East has the king the jack and the 8, king, jack, 8. Right? And he's going to lose one of these here. He's going to play one of them on this one. And then I can play the ace of diamonds. That'll cut him down to just one, very likely the king of diamonds. Then I can play the king of diamonds. I can play a diamond, and that will set up the entire diamond suit. So we can see that all coming. We have entries in the king and jack of hearts, and of course we're going to have a couple diamond leads, right? But one thing I don't like is the idea of him getting in here, playing his jack. I'd have to play the ace. Now his king is... I don't want him on lead, ever. And if this is a stiff, we can just kind of fool around with him here by letting him keep it. See if East will go up. And when he doesn't, now West will have to lead. And West can't lead a spade. A club helps us set up a trick in clubs that we're not even looking at yet. And he doesn't have a diamond to lead, so he leads trump, which is fine by us. Now, what I'm going to do, as I said before, he's down one diamond, and I'm going to pull trump. Hopefully that will do that. Yeah. Then I'm going to lead the ace of diamonds. And this leaves East only with his third diamond, right, which is the king, which we're more than happy to give him. Now, any worries I had about a lead through the ace, queen of spades are gone. I should have kept that for the beer card, right, because we don't want to take a finesse anymore. We can get rid of the queen of spades underneath a diamond. So we'll just go up, lead over the king of hearts, and throw away the queen of spades. Right. Now we can get our club trick. And make our contract. So once again, notice we had a pretty good picture of the diamond suit, right? And we wanted to establish little diamonds, right? Because we have 5 and this was only 3, so we know we can establish 2, right? And we wanted to promote our higher spots here. So the diamond lead, left him with king jack. When I play the ace of diamonds, it leaves him with just the king, and I promote the whole rest of the suit by leading up to the king of diamonds. All right, so we pick up a 15, 16, 22, 21 point hand. We'll open it to no trump. There's an argument to bid 2 clubs with that, by the way. And we get an invite to 6 no trump, which we are certainly accepting. And it's not based on the points alone, right? It's based on this club suit, right? A 4 no trump really asks you, is there something special about your hand? Is there something that makes it have more value than just simple high card points? And here, a 5-card suit headed by the ace, king, queen, jack certainly is something special. So we will go to 6 no trump. We get the jack of hearts lead, and we see a marvelous diamond suit. And as we count them, we see that we have 1 spade and 3 hearts. We have 5 clubs. That brings us to 9. We have the ace of diamonds for 10, and we have a finessable position in diamonds. If East has the king, we're going to roll up a bunch of tricks. Even if East follows and the finesse loses, we're still going to roll up a bunch of tricks, right? Because they only have 4 of them. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to win over here. We can always get back over there with the ace of spades to play the queen. And I'm going to take a finesse. I'll lead the 2 up to the jack. And we run into an immediate problem, because now the king, the 10, the 9 are all on West side, and we are not going to roll this suit up. It is not going to be worth a lot. But the important thing here is don't panic. We've got other options, right? We're going to get the ace of diamonds, and surely by just leading another diamond, we can get the queen or the jack, right? We can get 2 diamond tricks. We can get 5 club tricks. That's 7. We have 1 in the bag already. That's 8. We have 9, 10 in the ace, queen of hearts, and we have the ace of spades for 11. And now we can just turn our attention to the spade suit after leading a diamond and setting up that trick. He'll probably duck this because he has king 10. And if he goes up with the king, he's kind of done with the suit. So we'll get the queen. Right? And now, so long as he doesn't get in, we're good to go. And of course, he's not going to get in because we're going to take a finesse into East's hand, and East can't lead a diamond. Now watch, I'm going to start with the 9 of spades. And now we have a spade trick here. He's got nothing better to lead. Right? And we also have the queen. We have the queen of hearts is also good. We better play that, and we can get rid of this offending jack of diamonds. And then 10 of clubs and cross back to our hand. Right? Now the whole hand is good, and we can claim the rest of the tricks. Kind of interesting. We working on suit establish and promotion, and we come up with this 9-card diamond suit, and oh my goodness, this hand isn't about that. This hand is about not losing it when you see something bad happen. Last hand, the robots are not real cooperative here, so this might be a little jerky where I need to edit what the robots play in defense. They actually keep trying to give the hand away to me, so I'm not editing to make it possible to make. I'm editing to keep it from being too easy. But I think that if I do a full auction, maybe they will play it like reasonable people instead of like the robots that they are. We'll start with a diamond. This is the last hand of the week. Did I say that? I know it's only 4, but it makes a clean break because we got a new section starting next week. So I'll open a diamond, preemptive 2 hearts. My partner bids 2 spades, showing 5 spades, 3 hearts, extending the preempt. I don't think I have any choice but to bid 4 diamonds, and my partner will put me in 5. So we have 7 diamond tricks, the ace of spades for 8, ace king of clubs for 9 and 10, and we need one more trick, which could be the queen of spades and a finesse, or it could be a 4-3 split in spades, and we could grow up a little spade, which is a lot more exciting and fitting with what we've been trying to do. See if they what they do here. Play the king of hearts. They play the queen of hearts. And they switch to a spade. So I am willing to bet that the king of spades is in East's hand. I don't see the robot making this lead from the king. So the idea of a finesse is off the table. Instead, we have to set up the spades. Now, to do that, we have to play them 5 times. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that we figured that out right now. Right? So ace of spades wins, we can lead another. That's 2 leads to the spade. We're watching to make sure they follow. They follow 3 times, we can make this work. So if they follow to the ace, and then they follow the 2 when I ruff, then I can lead to the queen of diamonds, pull some trump, lead another one and ruff. Right? That's 3 leads of the spade. Go back to the jack of diamonds, and if they followed it 3 times, then all I have to do is rough out one more, play to the king of clubs, and cash it. And I'll try to remember to hold on to the 2 of spades to do that because it looks better. Any other things we need to worry about? Absolutely. We need to worry about the trump suit. There are 4 of them out, and the 2 of spades will not be good if East still has a trump. So let's see what we can do. One play, eagle eyes, watch, make sure they follow, right? They follow, that's twice. We play to the diamond, and there is a little bit of a problem, right? We've got to make sure we pull 4 diamonds from east before we try to cash the two of spades. Since we have all the high diamonds, it really shouldn't be a problem, right? So that's third time playing the spades. And that means we can rough out this one. And the 2 of spades is now good as soon as east is out of diamonds. Right, so we will go ahead and pull the remainder of his diamonds before you do anything else. And then we can play the ace king of clubs. And with a dramatic flourish, make our contract with the 2 of spades. So that's it for this week. And I will see you next week. Again, thank you so much for following and watching and supporting the channel in this series. I've already started working on something for us after we finish this chapter in Blackwood. I'm gonna take you kind of a I'll keep it a secret for a little bit longer, but I am working on something, and I hope you stick around for that as well. Take care, and see you next week.